Welcome back to an episode of Fried Chicken Dingers podcast. Ignore Noah laughing. I don't know why he's laughing, but obviously he thinks something is funny. I can't speak. But moving on. This has been a good week in baseball for some people. For others of us, it has been immensely painful up until last night. Um, so yeah, basically to fill you guys in, we're in the heart of the postseason. Not even the heart. We're towards the end. Uh, we're within the next game or two gonna wrap up both CSs and beyond to the World Series. So we're in this episode we're just gonna recap what's been going down so far in the postseason and maybe make some predictions on what we think will happen next. Okay, so first off, you guys want to go over the ALDS?
Not really,
Absolutely,
but I
Noah.
think we have to.
Hmm. Noah, how would you like to tell us all about the ALDS?
So, no one likes the Astros. They're a
Amen.
stupid team that
Preaching.
everyone hates. Um, Yet they still won because they suck.
They do suck.
Yes,
Can confirm.
yes, that's all.
Well, that's it for this episode.
Thank you for tuning in to Fried Chicken Dingers podcast.
Mm.
Kidding.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
okay.
So
No, yeah,
basically,
they
Can't
suck.
what
say I didn't see that coming.
the Astros beat us twice while we were on the road. Some White Sox pitchers, specifically Ryan Tepera, accused them of still stealing signs, which, he may have been right. I don't know, probably not, but he may have been right. Then at home, we came back and absolutely obliterated them, but then I don't remember. I think they came back, but we won that game, and then we lost the next one, and I was very sad because there are multiple Astros fans here, and they suck.
Hmm.
But they did unfortunately make it onto the next round, which is sad for
That is
everyone.
deeply unfortunate. Indeed.
Yeah.
But
You guys
Honestly, a
think?
big L for baseball.
very big L for
AL
baseball.
Central. AL
But it
Central is
was
so weak.
it was just nice to have playoff like vibes here near Chicago. Like it was very exciting. It was very exciting, and I heard from people who went to the games that were actually here at Guaranteed Rate Field, and they said the atmosphere was absolutely electric. Both games were sold out completely, and the crowd was fully there, and they were cheering and booing at everything, and it was great. So playoff atmosphere is back in Chicago, which is I think good. But other than
Well,
that, screw the
not anymore.
Astros.
Was back in Chicago.
Yes, well,
Yeah.
it won't
Do
be
you
in
think
LA
they?
much
Do you?
longer, so
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Ooh, no.
No
You
spoilers.
guys have to
No
stop
spoilers.
jinxing. Okay, okay, fine. Um,
Come on,
you
Noah.
guys think they were stealing signs or not? Because I
Oh.
don't think they'd have the audacity to do something like that so close to.
But I would like to say that they were because
I hmm,
Oh, they
it
scored the
would
same
make
amount of
me.
runs in Chicago as Houston. Actually, I think they scored more in Chicago than Houston.
I
So
don't
Yeah,
think they
because they
scored
were
more in
stealing.
Chicago than Houston.
They were stealing signs in both stadiums.
But I don't think there's any solid evidence that they stole signs in Houston or Chicago. Um, I'd like to think that they did, but it's possible they didn't. I don't know. I have some more opinions about whether or not the Red Sox were stealing signs, but we'll get to that later.
oh,
Okay.
Well, we're at the Red Sox now. You might as well say it.
No, this is for the CS.
yeah, you're right. They scored.
Oh, for the CS,
Okay.
for
They
the
scored.
CS.
Well, actually,
Okay. Red Sox ruined everybody's brackets.
except for
Except
me.
David's.
Shut up. No one
Shut
no
the
one cares.
frick up. No one cares.
I care.
I hate you.
Oh, they did
Well, you
score
know what?
more
You're
runs in Chicago. They scored 16 in Chicago and 15 in Houston. So, haha.
Great.
mm,
Yeah.
can we remove
Huh.
David from the podcast?
I
I feel
mean,
like
he's Mr.
anyway,
Stats for a reason.
Exactly.
he's just angered everybody except Paskey. Okay. Yeah, so nobody but David saw this coming. The Red Sox.
David didn't.
A
No,
lot.
there's no way David saw it coming. David was just
He
writing
Chose
some
them.
And why did I choose
some
them?
coin toss or something.
How did I choose
No, no,
them?
no, no. You were just
Yeah.
Luck.
I don't know. You were messing
Pure
with it.
Luck.
dumb
I agree with
luck.
Fuck.
Pesky.
Bro, you seen the Red Sox starting
David
pitching?
misclicked. David misclicked, and now is acting like.
We seen no, dude. Okay, look.
What starting
Look.
pitching?
Okay, no, but
Okay,
listen.
we'll get to the
Listen.
Red Sox starting
The Rays
pitching soon
only
enough.
started
No.
rookies, bro. They only started rookies. That's like a terrible idea in the postseason. So I
It's
was
also
like,
the
okay,
Rays.
I know it's the Rays, but like the Red Sox have so much experience. You got Sale, Evaldi. They made like deep playoff runs the last couple of years. And then let's see, what else do they add? Freaking, they have like their bullpen is a lot deeper than people think. And I get the Rays is better than the Red Sox, but clearly the Red Sox offense is better than the Rays. It was bold, but I mean, I could easily see it happening, and it did. So I'm happy.
Well, congrats, David. I think you
Yeah.
won this bracket.
He did. He
Sure.
definitely
So
did.
wait, I got
Except my
one
World
thing
Series
right
favorites
in
are out, so
the
that
whole.
sucks.
I got
That's
the
true.
entirety of the division series wrong.
Well,
Okay,
anyway.
that's great. But yes, the Red Sox won, and now they're in the CS, and we'll get to that. But
Yeah.
I don't remember. Was there anything really memorable that we left off with the Red Sox
Kike
winning series?
Hernandez was insane.
Mm.
I mean, that's kind of it.
You know, I drafted him for fantasy at the beginning of the year, and he sucked. He did so bad.
Can we also talk about how the Yankees imploded during the wild card?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I love the Yankees.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, only
Yeah,
Caleb here. I think we did talk about it in the last episode, though.
you may have. Okay.
Um,
Yeah, that was
but
very
anyway,
funny.
I think the Red Sox talk will move on. But yeah, the Dodgers versus the Giants.
Warriors.
The biggest
Oh my
series of the
word.
What a
division
tremendous
series, I
series
guess.
it was.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was terrifying. Bro. I mean, it was just like the first 4 games, it was just like back and forth. Like one team was great, the other team sucked. Then the other team was great, and the others sucked.
Yeah.
And it just like, we made it to 2-2. Came down to game 5. That was so freaking stressful. Like, I cannot. My heart was like pounding from the 7th inning on.
You guys know what happened?
Oh, and then, yeah.
Barry and I were in the
Wait.
car and like
Oh,
heading
yes.
home, and I was like, "Hey Barry, can I turn on the game?" And he was like, "No, don't turn on the game. You jinx everything." I'm like, "Bro, I just want to listen to baseball." Didn't even let me listen to the game until we got home and we could listen to it in separate rooms. It is so annoying. But
Yes.
That's very sad.
You know why I did
yeah,
that? Because he freaking jinxes everything, which he denies, but it's absolutely true. Anyway, we won the game, so it worked.
yeah, I guess so.
Question
Whatever
my
you say.
methods, but they get results.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, but Cody Bellinger, who had the worst season of his career easily, came in absolutely clutch and delivered the go-ahead run in the top of the 9th. Then we held on, and you know what? The last call was more than questionable. It was definitely wrong. He definitely did not swing. Okay, okay. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's not like it was bases loaded 3-2 and, he said he swung.
Yeah.
It was
No,
like he was down 0-2 to
Scherzer.
Scherzer. Sorry. My blank.
Yeah, I don't think
It's
I don't think it
it's
would have changed the outcome of the
no.
game, but it's not the way that you want a series like that to end on like
Yeah.
on a not even a swing, right?
Yeah, I was happy.
Of course you were.
Yes.
Oh.
Getting Barry.
Yeah. I also have noticed that every time I'm at work and the Dodgers are playing, they never lose. They're like 5-0 when I'm at work. And then
David, can you not go to work for like
Yeah,
I also
David,
have work on
let's just
I also have work on
no more
Saturday when it's
Fridays.
game 6.
no, don't go to work, David, please.
David.
So they're gonna push it to
Oh,
game 7, and then the Braves have to win it in game 7.
Oh my
So
word,
oh.
David.
I'm sorry, boys. It's just one of
But
those things.
actually,
It's
there's
out of
been
my
a lot
hands.
of there's been a lot of talk about like how bad the umps have been this
Oh yeah.
postseason.
Oh yeah.
They've
Like
been terrible. Have you
not
seen
just
the
that swing call, but
Have you seen the strike calls that they're making on JD Martinez?
It's awful.
It's so bad. Like they're calling them like a half a foot outside on JD, and he's just like ticked off because you know he has every right to
Yeah.
be. What are you shaking your head about, David?
No, I'm just like, it's such a bad, like, that's crazy.
Oh, okay.
oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were disagreeing.
Oh
They've
no.
I was about.
they've been calling it bad on both ends, like the strikes and balls. Like there have been multiple strikeouts for Dylan Cease that were walks, and that was also unfortunate. Like middle of the zone, and they called it a freaking ball.
So do you think it's
Yep.
time to revisit the robot ump discussion?
Robot umps. Yes, sir.
Ah, man. I mean, I really don't know how that would work because, like, who would make the plays at home plate? Like, who would make those calls? The first base
Manfred.
ump?
Manfred. They send all of them to
I mean,
Manfred. I love that idea.
you could still have an actual ump like to make those calls, but like he has a thing that tells him if it's a ball or a strike. Cause like what was the was it game 2? I think it was game 2 against the Braves. In the well actually I'll wait until the we get to the DS
What
discussion
what if
or
you
the
had
CS
like
discussion.
what if you had an ump behind the plate, but so like he was still making calls and stuff, but he just made it based on like a watch he was wearing and like it told him whether it was a strike or ball or something.
Yeah,
So
like
like,
it
I
buzzed
think
if it
that's the
was a
whole
strike.
idea, right?
yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Hmm.
It is.
okay.
Interesting.
I think that'd be interesting. I think people would be. I don't know. I don't think that would change the game too much. I mean, it would make it less exciting for the umpire. But
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but I
the umpire, I mean, if you're
the
talking about
umpire's
making
getting
the game
paid to be there.
exciting, the umpire is
I'm
the
sure.
last
I'm sure
person you
they'd
want to
like.
worry
I'm sure
about.
they'd still make mistakes though, which would be
Oh
really
yeah,
funny.
for
But like
sure.
no, but I the thing is I feel like being angry at the ump is like half the fun sometimes.
But yeah, no, honestly, it is. Yeah. Uh, which, I don't know. I'm still
Well,
not
but
in.
like,
That's weird.
Like
well, look,
It's growing on
everybody
me.
loves to hate the ump.
I'm gonna
Calls have
take
been so
soccer as
bad
an
this year. It's
example.
kind of growing on me. But
Like,
anyway.
soccer has become
What?
so automated. Like, the referees have a lot of technology now telling them what to do, and you can still, I mean, for entertainment's sake, you can still argue with them. Obviously, it
Hmm.
doesn't do anything, but like, you can still argue with them if you want. And I know that it's sometimes it's just it's not as fun, but I think like say also in baseball you still have replays, right? Like replay
Right.
reviews. You can review
Hmm.
certain plays. I think that's really
Yeah.
cool because in certain situations when there's a lot at stake, you can actually see if you can overturn something. But
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing they need to do is they need to actually define what a check swing is.
Oh, 100%.
It's up to
100%.
the umpire's discretion. Yeah.
that's true.
Flinches. He win.
Yeah.
Strike 3.
Other side of the spectrum, swings all the way through. That's a ball.
Did not break
Did
his
not make an
wrist.
attempt at that.
Nope.
But it's not even. It's like there is no definition. It's just like literally, did the umpire think he made an attempt to swing?
It's
Which
usually
is
like
weird
whether
for baseball
it's
because
usually based on
everything
whether
is
they break the
defined
wrist or
like
not.
down to a T.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like if you look at I was looking at the rule book the other day before I had to for the little kids, and like I was just like reading up on what was it, a foul ball, and the thing was like 2 pages almost of like when do you call a foul or not? But there's nothing on a check swing, so
If it's an August day and the weather is 70 degrees or warmer,
yeah,
and
exactly.
the ball is
and the ball
The
the
ball hit.
ball touches
It's a
the
white
line.
blade of grass. It's a fair ball,
Hmm.
unless it's dead grass.
However, if it's in October and the grass is an off shade of brown, then it's obviously foul.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Always.
Yes.
Because you
But
can't.
whatever you think a swing is, that's completely up to you.
One of the core components of the game. It's not a problem. It's up to you.
Yeah. How do you think they should define it though? Because like there are two schools of thought. Like there's the breaking of the wrist, and then there's like the crossing of the plane of the plate,
Yeah.
like with the bat.
Um, I think if they
I think
go.
it.
Hmm, good
I think it
question.
might
I
have to be
mean, here's
wrist, right? Because plate
but the thing
kind of
is,
depends where
I
you're
feel like
standing.
you know what, well,
It does depend on when you're standing. Yeah. Like. Yeah.
but like I feel like crossing the plane of the plate is like more objective than the breaking of the wrist.
The hitters stand in different parts of the batter's box, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. Anyways, the other
Now
thing.
we understand why there was
Wait.
never a rule about it.
No, but the other thing, like going back to the robo-ump discussion, I wonder who that would favor more, like pitchers or hitters.
Yes.
Oh. Probably
I
hitters.
feel like it
I
would
think hitters.
give probably. I think it would give hitters like a greater advantage over
Yeah.
pitchers. I feel like pitchers.
Really?
Well, because think about it. What are the hardest balls to hit? The hardest balls to hit are like the ones that are out of the zone, that the ump is like calling, like JD Martinez, for example. Like I
Hmm.
feel like, and plus, if you had like a robo ump, then it would be so consistent that it would be way easier, like to train your eye, and you would never have to make like an adjustment, like for because different umps have different zones. That would
Right.
completely
Yeah, that's
eliminate
true.
that. So
Yeah.
See,
it would just make.
but
Go
the
ahead, Noah.
current definition of a strike is like if it touches the zone in any way,
Hmm.
essentially. And so then if you have a robo ump, if the pitcher is accurate enough, he can just clip the zone and it'll be a strike, which
Right.
is
Like, especially the balls at the bottom of the zone.
exactly.
Those are
Yeah.
super
Hmm.
hard to hit.
So
Yeah.
if
I
you're
like top of the
accurate enough
zone.
of a pitcher, I think it could benefit you.
Right. It's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it would. I think it would benefit the hitter, but
I think
It might
maybe
benefit
we'll
the
yeah,
find
hitter
out.
more.
I could test it out in
Yes.
some rookie league somewhere. Could happen.
I think they already are, right? They're already
Probably.
testing
I think
robo
yeah,
umps
they
and
are. They are testing it in
electronic strike
certain
zones
like
and all of that.
single
It's
A.
just
Yes.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyways, our final DS recap. The Braves cruised by the Brewers. Well, we not cruised by. It was
Yeah. I don't know.
they
it was
they handled them
the
well. They
Brewers
handled them
were
well.
shaky. The Brewers were shaky.
The Brewers were shaky.
Their offense
So
was
That's
dormant.
the one
and
prediction I got right.
yes,
Also,
yes,
because of that,
with
Barry no
with
longer
both the
has
Giants and the Brewers knocked out of the
yeah.
postseason,
Yeah.
there will be
Uh,
no "I heart Alex Wood" tattoo.
yeah, that's
Which
so
is
annoying.
very sad.
We'll get him next time. We'll get him next
Yeah,
time.
we'll get him next year.
Okay, so that takes us to the ALCS, which is currently ongoing.
Mm.
Yes. Noah, what did you have to say about the Red
Well,
Sox?
so
Fine.
there is this video on Twitter uh, where they were showing a light that was flashing from the I believe it was somewhere in the batter's eye. I'm not sure if it was the green monster or not, but there was a light flashing in the outfield wall when the Red Sox were batting. So some people were speculating that that was a sign stealing mechanism.
Hmm.
But
Oh, that was.
the umpires had to stop play because of it. And then,
Oh,
yeah, they noticed it and they stopped play. So I don't know if they caught what was going on or not, um, if stuff
I bet it
was
was.
going on,
I bet
but
it was Zach Hampel's camera.
Probably. Probably. But yeah, that is the thing that I know about.
Okay.
But did it do anything? Like,
Well, I don't
they hit
know.
more while it was flashing, or
I
was it just
I
a light?
I don't know.
We're just gonna forget about the 2 Grand Slams they hit in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Yeah,
important.
we are going to do that.
But didn't Houston also destroy Boston in Boston at one
Yeah.
point? So that's
Yes.
that's that's the point I wanted to bring up is that both
Is
of their
Alex Smith
offenses are insane, but they're both insane at opposite times.
different time?
Oh
Yes.
wait.
There's
Oh
never
yeah.
been a game where it's just like a 15-15 blowout. It's always
Actually, that's
15 to
true.
1 and 15 to
Yeah,
1 for the
that's
other
very true.
side. And now what is it? The Astros have a 3-2
I
lead?
yes.
Yeah. I feel like both teams are just like quick to depression. So whoever like gets the big hit first, then the other team's like, well, this is over.
Honestly, yeah. Jeez, these games are so lopsided. You're right. Like, wow.
It's the complete opposite of the of the
Yeah.
Except
the
for
other
game one, I
of
guess.
the
But still,
NLCS.
yeah. Yeah. Actually, the
But okay,
NLCS are also pretty lopsided. At least in
who do
LA,
you
they
but
have
who do
been.
you guys think is
Actually, no.
taking the American League pennant?
That's a very good question. I'm gonna. Oof, man.
Houston
It's a
has one more
toss
to
up.
win.
I
I
think
think
it's the
Boston's gonna
Astros. I
do it.
think the Astros are gonna win.
The Astros lost
But
McCullers and Valdez was their best. It was their ace by far. I don't think they. And he just pitched. So
I
I
think
I
think
Red
the
think the
Sox
Boston
win.
Astros take
offense.
it.
I think Red Sox win tomorrow. But I'm gonna stick with my bracket. I think Red Sox win. I think they win 2 in a row.
Boys,
Yeah,
I
same.
have the video here of the
You do.
flashing light.
Okay, play it.
So I will share my screen
Oh
Oh
yes,
yeah, we are starting video podcasts.
yes, we're experimenting.
for
Oh,
now.
We're moving
Testing it
up in
out
the
today,
world.
Yep,
Oh, I
possibly.
can't see anything.
I'm sorry.
okay, I can see. I can see it.
Oh, there we
No,
go.
wait, just click it.
Oh, do I just click watch stream? Oh,
What is
Yes.
that?
I see it. No, I see it now. Yes.
Wait,
I'll play it again. Play
wait,
it
wait,
again.
wait. They're
What is
shining
that?
a light on the outfield wall.
It's a conspiracy theory.
Who knows? Who knows?
How? Wait, wait.
Well, how do you know it's not just some idiot with a flashlight? Like,
It
why does
could
it
be
have to be
some idiot
something
with a
complicated?
flashlight.
Just some idiot with a
It
laser.
definitely looks like an idiot with a
No,
flashlight.
the
Why would
idiot
the
with
Red
the
Sox?
laser pointer was the wild card.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a flashlight though, because it's coming from like the other part of the like it's being reflected off the wall.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
Hey,
So
I mean,
the umps had to stop play because of it.
theory,
I'm not
theory,
sure.
theory, theory. A
Mhm.
tiny alien spaceship briefly
Nope.
visited the
Next.
baseball
Moving on.
game.
Nope.
you think the
Nope.
aliens know how to play baseball?
I think the
The
aliens are
aliens are better
fascinated
at it
with
than we
baseball.
are.
Oh
Yo, the
shoot.
aliens must be better at it.
I don't know.
Okay,
Moving on.
moving on.
Anyway, we'll see what happens with Red Sox Astros. Honestly,
Yeah.
I lost all
Much like
interest kind of in the American League after
Oh yeah,
after the
100%.
DS because yeah.
okay, moving on. Dodgers Braves. The Braves went up. They took a 3-1 lead. Dodgers offense completely fell asleep, except for Game 3, in which our offense was still pretty asleep. But Cody Bellinger, just like he did in the DS, came in absolutely clutch and delivered a 3-run game-tying home run. Absolute legend.
That's insane.
Absolute legend. Yes. And then they got the win last night in dramatic fashion. Chris Taylor had 3 home runs. AJ Pollock had 2 home runs, which is good because Pollock like had been kind of asleep for the series. So I'm hoping that it wasn't a temporary thing. Last night was the first night in a while that our offense like actually looked good. Like there have been nights before that where we've like scraped runs together, like and done just enough to win. But it was the first time that it seemed like we didn't just get lucky, but we were actually dominating. And it was also their starter was Freed, who's their ace. So
Yeah.
I have some hope, not much. Um, we do have some injuries, however. Max Muncy has been out for the postseason thus far. He's realistically not going to be back this postseason. Justin Turner uh, injured his hamstring, and now Joe Kelly is out for the rest of the postseason. So that's fantastic. That's love to see it.
Yep.
Love to see it. Yeah, but that sucks. But now we're headed back to Atlanta, and we'll see if this would be the second year in a row if we could pull this off. That Atlanta took a 3-1 lead, and then we came back to take the series. If we can pull it off, which is a
that'd be
big if.
insane.
That'd be
I would
impressive.
cry.
Yeah.
Dodgers are like
I'm
I
not
think
even
5-0.
an Atlanta fan. Like imagine being an Atlanta fan.
Yeah.
Dude,
The
that
Dodgers, what are
would,
they? 3-0 so far in elimination games, or 4-0?
It's
Man,
ridiculous.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
3-0, yeah.
not okay.
All right, boys. Who's winning this one? Who's going to the World Series?
Actually, yeah, 4-0.
Uh,
I gotta say the Braves.
yeah.
I
Shut up,
Ah,
Barry.
I think
I-
we're gonna implode. No,
No,
actually
shut
though,
up.
I think we're gonna implode, and I think the Braves are gonna win.
I think the Dodgers will win Game 6 because of Freddie's and Scherzer. Um, I think
Freddie's
I
and
think the Braves.
Scherzer.
Yeah, because I'll
You're
be at
really
work.
just
I'll be at work, so they'll win.
so
And then
you
on
being at
Game
work has the
7.
same impact as Scherzer being on the mound. You're basically saying.
Oh, me being at work is more significant because the
Absolutely,
Dodgers are like I
absolutely.
know when I'm at work. Um, but anyway, I think the Braves will win Game 7 because I think they'll have Morton on the mound, and then the Dodgers have Bueller, who's been pretty shaky in the postseason. So
Yeah, but if there was ever a time there
Come
the Dodger
Braves.
players come in clutch is in a Game 7 or an elimination game, and
Yeah,
so
oh man, that's
there's
true.
really
I don't
no
know, dude.
telling. I think.
They're not just gonna hand it to the Braves, that's for sure. The Braves are gonna have to earn it. So
yeah.
we will see.
Can they earn it though?
I'm gonna say
Like,
Braves though.
and I hope the Braves make it. But on the other hand, at the beginning of this year, I did say the Dodgers would repeat. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm,
And
it's gonna be an interesting World Series.
I think it's gonna be Red Sox Braves, so undoubtedly it's gonna be Astros Dodgers. Yeah.
Okay, that would be fun though. An
Yep,
Astros Dodgers.
2017
That would
rematch.
actually be that would
that'd
be
be
very
pretty
very
fun.
interesting.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd prefer that over Dodgers Red Sox. I don't know. I think the
If it was Astros Dodgers, then you guys would be forced to root for the Dodgers. That's like the one matchup in all
right.
of baseball that forces your
Or
hand to
or
root
if
for
it
the
was
Dodgers.
Yankees Dodgers, I would still root for the Dodgers. But other than
Wow,
that,
really?
yeah.
I would think you would root for the Yankees.
No, I hate the Yankees.
I know, but you also hate the Dodgers.
Yeah, but the Yankees are the worst team in the league.
Hmm. Well, second
So,
worst, in my opinion.
Astros.
yeah,
Astros are the worst.
They're not
100%.
even
I think
close to the worst.
I would root for the
Speaking
Astros if
speaking
they
The
were
Astros.
playing the Yankees.
speaking of the Astros, by the way, where do you guys think Correa is going to be playing next season?
Probably as a
Hopefully not
Yankee.
for the White Sox.
Um,
Why would you need a shortstop,
We
Noah?
don't, but there's people saying, "Oh, I'll get Correa, make him my second baseman." I'm like, please, I don't want this
He's not
guy.
going to play
He's a
second base.
terrible
There's no
person.
way.
Exactly.
and
But
uh,
yeah.
I'm gonna
I hope he goes
say
to the Mets because,
Yes.
like, I just
3 shortstops.
I'm gonna say San Diego. It's gonna be so wrong, but I'm gonna say San
it's
Diego.
disgusting.
Oh, there's no way. You think they're gonna move Tatis to the outfield full time?
Yeah, probably.
No,
I mean, if they got Correa, or they could
I
move him
think
to second
Tatis is
base.
going to be converted to a
I
first
think
baseman.
what?
Bro, that dude can do the splits, man.
Dude, that would be such a waste of
He
athletic
has a
ability,
point.
though.
He has a
Would be-
point, though.
That would
But
be
no,
the
look,
saddest thing ever.
I think Tatis would be healthier if he played in the outfield, like long term.
Did you guys
So I
see
don't
that he
know.
opted to not get shoulder surgery this offseason?
Oh, okay. Interesting. Didn't he get shoulder surgery last season? Last off season?
I don't
Or
think
am I
so.
Probably.
totally wrong? Okay, maybe
I
not.
don't remember. But anyway, he opted not to, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, Eddie Rosario and Chris Taylor are kind of carrying their teams right now, and Bellinger. So
Bellinger.
we'll see if they show up in Game 6. It's weird. I love the postseason because you never know who's gonna show up and like
Oh, yeah.
provide the winning hits. Like it's pretty cool.
I hope they recall Sandoval. He gets like
Dude, that'd be sick.
three
Oh my
That'd be
grand
God.
slams.
so great.
I don't think Barry couldn't even be mad at that point.
He'd still find a way
That'd
to
be
be mad.
great. That'd be
No, no. If Sandoval,
amazing.
what can I do?
If Sandoval hits one into the chop house to send the Braves to the World Series, I mean, the baseball world would
It was,
explode.
it was meant to happen.
That'd be
Dude,
It
the
was
amazing.
meant to
Dodgers, the
happen.
Dodgers are gonna like call up Blankenhorn to fill in for Justin Turner, and he's just gonna
He's on the
go off.
Mets.
Doesn't matter. They're gonna bend the rules.
Barry, if Sandoval sends the Braves to the World Series, will you get an I Heart Alex Wood tattoo?
No, not an Alex Wood tattoo. I heart Sandoval.
No, but you'd
Yeah,
get
but
that
that's actually a
anyway.
good tattoo.
Yeah.
No, it would have to be like Panda
Okay.
Power or something.
Oh, he's a free agent right now. He's not even on a team.
So just give him a uniform. Bro, he's such a lovable
know
guy.
what?
Nobody would care. Even Manfred would be like, "Yeah, let him play."
Let him play. And then you have Bartolo Colon coming in for 9.
Yes,
Oh,
Bartolo Colon versus Sandoval.
man. Bro.
The
Okay,
outcome of
okay.
that
How's
at
this?
bat will be happy for everyone.
How's this? How's this? Sandoval hits a walk-off home run to send the Braves to the World Series. Wait, does it have to be into the chop house?
No.
Barry, he's not on the Braves currently, so it doesn't matter.
Wait, he's not?
No,
No,
he's a free agent.
Wait.
I just said that.
Oh, they cut him? Oh.
They cut him when
Well,
they picked up like Soler and
yeah.
Duvall and Peterson
Yeah.
and all those guys
Which were
Okay.
who
great
have been
moves. In
very
that
very
case-
good.
I hate. Yeah. Anyways, I love how the two ex-Dodgers are the ones like are absolutely raking in the
Right?
postseason,
Yeah, yeah.
and
PK
Verdugo's not
October.
exactly doing bad himself.
and Dugo, yeah. Ugh, it's funny.
Yeah. Okay. Does anybody else have anything that they are dying to discuss?
Screw the
Can't wait for the
Astros.
Twins to win the
Screw
AL
the Astros.
Central next year.
The Twins are not going to
Hmm.
win the AL Central next year, David.
Well, you just
The
wait
Indians
and
are winning
see.
it.
Just wait.
It's
and
going to
see.
be the Royals.
It's gonna be freaking the Tigers or
No.
something like I don't know, bro.
Hey,
Dude,
the
it's
Tigers
going to be a
actually,
five-way
give the
race.
Tigers a
I
couple
think-
years,
I
and I
think
might
the-
actually place some money on them.
I think that nobody is going to win the AL Central next year.
You know,
That's
that
a
is a
bad day.
They're gonna have
safe
5
bet.
losers.
That is
They'll
a
just have-
safe bet.
Honestly, if
They'll just give out participation awards at the
Yeah.
end of the year.
here's what they should do, they should have like the 2 AL East wildcard teams move on, and then the 4th place team can win the AL Central. So like
The
like
Orioles
the
have won
Blue
the AL
Jays-
Central.
The Blue Jays would have gone on to the playoffs this year, and the White
And I
Sox.
think the
No,
man,
but
the
Astros,
Blue Jays
Blue
could have
Jays
done
have
some
such a
real
cool
some
series.
real damage this year if they had made it.
I
Like
know it's so sad.
Yeah.
the way that the pitchers this postseason have been giving up big hits, man. Like
Right.
yeah.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, I think
Everybody wanted to see Vladdy G in the World Series.
yeah. I think I would have had
Yeah,
him out in the
true.
first round anyway, though. But well, yeah. Anyway.
Mm. No one cares.
Would have
Yeah,
loved to
sorry.
face the Blue Jays. That would have been great.
No, that would have been an
Mm.
amazing series.
Instead, we got the freaking Astros.
We're gonna go on to the World Series again.
Pesky, the A's need to win the West next year.
I told you it's gonna be the Mariners.
That's fine as long as it's not the freaking Astros.
No, that's not fine. No.
Hmm.
Astros are gonna
Okay.
have
Well,
some all-star shortstop come up from their farm system and be better than Correa, and it's gonna suck.
And nobody's going to be
Yeah,
happy.
for sure.
Why, when
hmm.
we all start hating the Astros, are they suddenly even better? It's sad.
Honestly, I think they're fueled by all of it. Like that,
They honestly probably are.
some teams are just like that. I think that team. They're not shaken
Unbelievable.
by
I mean,
anything. Unlike the
crazy.
Braves are very very uh, shaky, right? Like
So is
they blew a
Manfred.
3-1 lead.
Dude, Manfred's
So
so shaky. Remember last year during the World Series trophy presentation when everyone was
I hope
booing
that
him and he
happens
started
again.
crying?
I hope
That
that
was
happens again. That'd
beautiful.
be so fun. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's all we have
Yep.
for this episode. Make sure to join us next time. I assume the next episode will be post World Series, right? Or
Yeah.
no, probably during.
oh, we'll
I don't
see.
know. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Either way,
Depends. Yeah.
hit us up next time to find out what happened / is happening in the World Series. Thank you for tuning in to Fried Chicken Dingers. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias, such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and as always, MySpace. And yeah, make sure to tune in next time. This is Fried Chicken Dingers signing out.
See
See you
ya.
later.
Yeah.